Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Master Luke here, and welcome back to another brand new episode of Triangle Strategy. On the last episode, we just began our adventure, we fought some brigands, and we're ready to head back to Castle Wolffort. Having routed the bandits, Serenoa and his retinue make their way back to Castle Wolffort. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Also really like this music in the background. Like the war drums. Alright. Here we go.
Welcome back, the both of you.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Is that his dad? Serenoa's dad?
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so? Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a...
Oh, okay. It's just like a soldier that works with their family.
And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolffort. This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and commander of our military forces.
Okay.
You'll be the lady of House Wolffort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
If you require anything, just say the word.
Oh. Anna looking way younger than what I was thinking.
They
By
may
the
not be
sprites.
of my blood, but they are my family just the same. And from this day on, they are your family as well.
Is Anna like
I am aware
Benedict's
that in
daughter?
all of Glenbrook, House Wolffort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nigh brings a tear to my eye.
I don't know if found himself the perfect bride. It was
His
a
voice
political
certainly
marriage.
does carry.
It was kind of prearranged.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers. As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Okay, Anna and Eridor joined your forces. Perfect. The house grows. Anna's aptitude in battle. Strike enemies from the shadows, take 2 actions the same turn, conceals herself from enemy eyes. Oh, that's pretty nice. And Eridor's aptitude. Shield allies with superb defensive capabilities, draws enemy attacks, counterattacks will deal physical blow to any adjacent enemies. Okay, so he's definitely going to be our tank. I guess Anna's more like our thief, or somebody who can hide themselves real well.
As you are well aware, there are 2 events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenoa and his bride are wed.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
You can thank King Regnant for that. It
But
was
what are
by
they
his
mining?
most
Salt
wise
or
and
iron?
generous proposal that the 3 nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the two before the ceremony. Yes?
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolffort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day. The tourney! Ah, my blood's already rushing, just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords.
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Laura. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshal. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolffort.
On that matter, there are two things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolffort's contingent.
Interesting. Okay.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in. Well, it's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Indeed. Sadly, the Lord of the House is in no condition to participate in the tourney. Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Lord Simon. I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men. So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
Yeah, something definitely is gonna go bad at this festival. It sounds all nice right now, but somebody has their own ideas of what they're gonna get done here. All right. I always think that there's gonna be like a second thing on here, but there's not. So let's just keep going. Lord Simon, head of House Wolffort, welcomes Frederica into the home, both as his future daughter-in-law and a symbol of Glenbrook and Esfrost's unity. All right.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
Ho ho, the pleasure is all mine.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolffort, the Saltiron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
I want to see what the king
A
looks
most
like.
reasonable
Or the Lord.
request. Both
Okay.
of you, listen well.
Yes, Father.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Frost, that the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Frost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine. And House Wolffort, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king.
I'm really interested to find out more about these
If the aim
Rosellians.
was to forge the strongest bond we could between our two nations,
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse,
We could be cast away like pawns.
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
I understand now.
That's why political
And
marriages
yet,
don't work.
No matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolffort name.
Well said, my son. If that is your decision, then...
Was he having a heart attack?
Lord Simone!
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolffort.
Oh.
You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
But, Father, I am not ready to...
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready. Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action. Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person. This is House Wolffort's entreaty, and the wish of a father.
Of course, my lord. It was my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Very well. Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son.
I got a bad feeling he's not going to live through the night.
Your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
He just passed over power. He's like, oh, this is gonna be my last duty. You know, got bad feelings about this. I feel like somebody's gonna murder him. He's on his, like, he's dying already. A young hawk soar is completed. All right. So that's the official end of chapter 1. Okay. Cool. All right, now we get to move on to chapter 2.
Years after the Salt Iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land. United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long embattled realm. One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success.
I'm trying to figure out what these
on the road to
emblems
peace.
are.
Among those who would forge this road is Serenoa Wolffort. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolffort from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
Chapter 2. To arms, brave warriors. This is getting exciting. I like this.
Welcome to Castle Wolffort, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served an invaluable role.
Oh, this is the woman from
Though I must
Hyzant.
admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son, as I recall.
Serenoa Wolffort, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolffort in Serenoa's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolffort, as will I.
Great. Go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance.
Indeed. He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Norzelian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels. As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great
C4, baby.
discoveries are
Plastic
made.
explosives. Let's go.
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Did they officially say what they're mining?
He is
I
your
think they said it was
cousin,
just
yes.
something precious, but I don't
see
think
we
it
share
was
an innate curiosity for new
actually
places.
stated.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Of course, Father.
Lord Drogan could be anywhere. I suppose this is as good an opportunity as any to speak with the common folk. Exploration. The flow of game comprises multiple phases. In addition to story scenes and battles, there will also be an exploration phase. In this phase, you may move freely about the areas to gather information from people around you, obtain items, review battle mechanics, and terrain features that will serve you in battle, and more. Okay. To end... Oh, hit the plus button. Alright. Interesting. This is not something I expected, but I kind of like it. I heard tell Prince Roland is shirking his duties at the castle once again. Thank heavens that the shiftless child isn't in line for the crown. Oh, you don't like Prince Roland much? Okay. Alright, let's see. Talk to this guard over here. I've been tasked with attending you at the ceremony tomorrow, my lord. May it be a joyous occasion for all. I'm eager to hear your speech, and even more eager to see you triumph at the tourney. Hello, Benedict. I sense that you have some questions regarding this joint mining venture. Allow me to enlighten you. Combining the expertise and manpower of the Nuzolian 3 nations, this mine will unearth newly discovered... Okay, so it is iron. Alright. We hope this will prove beneficial for all parties, providing wealth and prosperity in the equal measure. It is said Lord Drogan's knowledge of ironworking is peerless. I could think of none more suited to oversee the mining's development. I saw something glitter over here. So that was an HP pellet. To see the peace we enjoy now, one would never think that but 30 years ago our realm was engulfed in war. The Salt Iron War seems not, but a far-off nightmare now. By your request, Benedict and I shall take part in the tourney. May we bring victory to House Wolffort. Alright, let's check the houses. Is this a cat? Meow. Yep. It is a little kitty. Oh, that's cute. Alright, I don't think there's anything else we can do in these houses. Added Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 8 to the notes. You will find notes in the game as the game progresses. These notes have no effect on the story, but they will help you better understand Norzelian. That's cool, man. Okay, so there's like little lore bits hidden around. Alright, I like that. Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 12. Okay, well now I kind of want to recheck the house and make sure that, you know, I go up to all the bookcases. Alright, kid. Greetings, my lord. My friends and I are playing hide and seek. Alright, I'm just gonna step back in this house for a second. Was there a bookcase in here? No, there wasn't. Okay, never mind. Alright, so we saw that. I think in the original demo that I played, there was a battle in this town. And we got 300 gold. There's probably somebody's money we just straight up took out of their house. Another HP recovery pellet. But yeah. It was frustrating because the whole time, like, I didn't want to burn these buildings, but they were like, oh, well, to stop the enemy, you basically had to, like, throw oil and burn these houses to prevent, or to, like, do massive damage. And I was like, but I don't want to. I don't want to burn the houses. Alright, another HP pellet. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting the bookcases. Oh, that's not a bookcase. This is it's like a shelf for glassware. Is that a key? No, that's a little candle. Look like a little key on that barrel. The most esteemed personage from each nation will be attending the ceremony, I hear. a veritable melting pot of politics. Such an opportunity to meet and speak with your peers must not be wasted, my lord. Of course not. There's been nothing amiss, my lord. Another quiet day. For now. For now. I still can't believe Travis and his feral spawn attacked your dear bride-to-be like that. I'm just glad we got there before any real harm could be done, my lord. A lot of folk have come to town for the ceremony. I even saw a man earlier wandering about in a wide-eyed wonder. This is Dragan? Hold up. Definitely looks like the friendly type. Okay, so the Esfrostians is the red, like, star-looking thing. Okay. After his father, Savarog, was all but relegated to life on the Esfrosti Outlands, he dedicated himself to the studies of the archives in hopes of restoring his family's honor. He is a young genius who discovered how to make explosives. It's prosperous since people have faith in their lord. An impressive achievement by my experience. You're too kind, Lord Dragan. My apologies, but you are? The apology should be mine. I'm Serenoa Wolffort. I've come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Of course, I appreciate the consideration, but I would like to explore the town a while longer, but rest assured I shall be punctual in my arrival. Ah. I must make ready for the wedding ceremony. What gift would best suit the union for you and Lady Frederica, It's an impossible choice. Perhaps an audience with Lord Simon will spark inspiration. Alright, I think we went and... Did we go in this house? This was... Alright, we went in that one. Let's see. I don't believe we went in this one. No. I can scarce remember the last time Glenbrook was host to such a marvelous tourney. Who among the nations will win glory, which will be known as the fiercest in all of Norzelia? I mean, to be there when history is made. Alright. Only a couple more houses here. Nothing, 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 nothing. What a bunch of nothing. Okay. Alright. I purposely saved this for last. I think we've explored the rest of the town. Now we can talk to these guys. My husband works from dawn until dusk at the port, lifting crates and who knows what else. It's honest work, though, and the backbone of our livelihoods, besides. There is no rest for a young lordling. All eyes will be upon you in the coming days. Frederica and I shall make every effort to learn the lay of the land, so that we might share the weight of your duties. We're playing hide-and-seek till Doc comes home. I need to find a place to hide, and quick. Take care, oh my. Alright, tell her to hide in the barrel. Barrels. I would never thought of that, my lord. They'll never find me now. I speak from experience, they won't. However, there will be even better hiding places to be found around town. You're right, my lord. If finding a hiding place no one ever has thought of before. Okay. I wonder, is this the kid that said they're playing hide and seek? Oh no, this is the house with the cat. Where was the house that the kid was hiding? Was it this one? Yep. Okay, it doesn't change. I thought maybe it would. Alright, let's talk to Frederica. Now that we've spoke with everybody, it's just like him to gallant with nary a word of farewell. Still, I suppose this is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town, Serenoa? I like this last one. And the people are thankful for their lord, I am sure. Nestled safely behind the walls of the castle. There are always threats to the peace, however, as you encounter with the bandits, proved. Of course, simply ensuring the small amount of safety must be a daunting task in and of itself. You have given me much to consider. Oh, alright, so now that we've talked to literally everybody, leave? Oh. Alright. Conclude exploration. The banquet will begin soon. Lord Dragan and I had best not arrive late. At the banquet. Something bad is gonna go down. I got a bad gut feeling. Maybe Simon will die.
I thank you for your hospitality
but
today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolffort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzant's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
wow. Okay.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Can't we just enjoy the party?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Oh, here we go.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Yeah.
Honored guest, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolffort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally. This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me, then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
Okay, the banquet ends without incident, and everyone breathes a sigh of relief, myself included, because I thought that was gonna go way worse. However, Dragan, however, has something on his mind. Alright, let's see. Oh, wait, no. Oh, crap, I just messed it up. Hold up, can I go back? Because there was definitely a, hold up, let me see if I can pause it.
Now
No!
that's what I call a feast.
There was a side mission. That sucks. Alright.
You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man.
This man drunk.
I can see it in his eyes.
This man is drunk already.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica,
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
no apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity.
Oh, this
What
music
sort of
too.
life
Oh,
did Lady
so good.
Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Love
Her
this
life?
violin.
Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine.
This man definitely drunk.
Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more! I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my
Tell me more.
grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
Even she thinks he's drunk too.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Oh, I love this game.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the war, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
It is the first... I like the middle. This gives away too much, and it makes us sound suspicious, so... Actually, this kind of makes us sound suspicious too. Is the first step... I welcome it. Yeah, but this sounds too... the problem with the first one is it also sounds suspicious, but in the opposite way. Because it's like, oh, you know, everybody's great. Nope, alright, we're going with the middle.
It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that.
Indeed. I didn't know you had such a mercantile mind, Serenoa.
Coin drives the hearts of men and nations alike. I suspect all parties wouldn't be so eager to join hands if not for the promise of profit. And when we're all able to fill our coffers, perhaps we can finally let go of old grudges.
A sensible perspective. I didn't know you had such a practical mind. In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see! And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
Shall. Did he just
Jan, are you quite all right?
He just passed out.
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy.
Man, if you're gonna throw up, you better go outside.
Just like...
Do not throw up in the... Okay, he just passed out. I love the character of Brigand.
Has turned in for the night.
Oh.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and true-born siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be
so these were like the two
satisfying
outcasts of the
sneers
family.
Of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
Oh?
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
This is, might be his wife or something.
My lord.
He's been,
Did you tell her?
absent.
That Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years, you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly.
Oh.
I will live to serve your son
if you don't move
until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands.
We've been watching cutscenes for so long.
Long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
So Serenoa's mom is Destra, who I guess is buried there. Okay. Is that, let's see, is that still there? Oh, are you kidding me? I missed out on it. It was like a green, there was something green over here, which was like a battle. And I totally missed out on that. Well, that's a bummer. All right. Maybe I can go back. Anyways, it's unfortunate that we didn't get any battles in this episode. We've been recording for like over 40 minutes. So this is going to be the end of the second episode, but we did get some good story content in there, so I guess that's something. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.